Wind is one of the biggest things that amateur golfers underestimate that can absolutely blow up your scores. I played the exact same 9 holes in my previous video, and it was a birdie fest, mostly because there was just no wind to affect my shots. 1 hour later, the wind is blowing, and it's a completely different story. I'm going to show you how I handle the course when the wind conditions get tough so that you can score better. Let's do it right meow. So you can see from the trees that the wind is whipping, but it's blowing behind us, so I'm going to send driver. I didn't hit this very well and ended up blasting it to the tee box on number 3. Whew, this wind is about to make this round very interesting. Yeah, so I got stuck under a tree here, and I decided to go with a punch gap wedge, which launched a lot higher than I was expecting, but it worked out and it got pretty close to the hole. It just went through the trees. And I had a simple 4-footer for birdie, and we are on to the next hole. Even though this hole is only 90 yards, the first tip is to not get cute with Mother Nature. She always wins. So the wind is easily about 15 miles an hour off the left, and I'm going to be as conservative as possible by aiming this ball at the middle of the green, or the left middle of the green. And even after all of that, the wind knocked this ball down and far to the right, leaving us like a 60-foot putt to save par, but at least we're putting. Especially when the ball is going to be in the air for a long time, you want to be more conservative with your shots and give yourself more room for error if the wind is going to be blowing a lot harder. My miss tends to be out to the right with iron, so with this right to left wind, I can confidently aim at the middle of the green, knowing that the wind will push my bad shots back towards the green, and a good shot should be directly at the flag. Excuse my language there. Which is exactly what I did here with 8 iron, and I hit a beautiful shot right over the flag to about 8 feet. I can't tell if I pushed this putt or not. It looks like I was lined up perfectly to the right edge and the putt just didn't break. But you let me know what you think in the comment sections below. Was that a bad read, or did I just push that putt off the line? This hole was playing 130 yards into a 15-yard wind, so I had it playing at 145 to the flag with at least another 7 yards behind it in case it went long. I went with the smooth 9, which is my 147-yard club, and unfortunately for me, it did land on the green, but it didn't have enough spin to stop it from rolling off the back, and it just kind of released a little. Man, I've really got to work on my chipping game. I hit this ball way too hard, and it basically shot off the front edge of the green, and I had a really long putt coming back up. I was able to save a bogey, but the quality of that iron shot left me in an easy place to get up and down. Should have been easily able to get out of here with a par. With the wind off the right and the flag at 240-ish yards, I knew I couldn't risk hitting my normal draw because it might tumble and go long, and long is almost an automatic bogey on this hole with how aggressive the green slopes from back to front. 5 wood could potentially be too long, and 7 wood wouldn't be long enough to reach. So I decided to take a cut with a 3 wood, which would either get me on the green or leave me short right, which is an excellent place to get up and down. And I hit an absolute beauty of a shot. Yeah, it's on. Another 40-footer for eagle, and I was able to tap this one right up to the hole for an easy birdie. With the wind off the left and the flag sitting on the right, I decided to aim this ball at the left middle of the green. I was expecting the wind to blow it back towards the hole, but I ended up missing left, which was an appropriate spot to miss on this green with the flag being a little bit more to the right. The wind didn't do anything to that ball. So I hit a very good chip out of this rough. I mean, this ball was buried. I'm talking about 6 feet under. I mean, you can see from the photo that I'm attaching here in the video that it was really deep in there. So I was happy to get this thing out and onto the green. But just because you pick appropriate targets and play smart golf, none of that matters if you don't take your time and you putt like a donkey. Very dumb double. So I got the wind completely wrong on this hole. I hit 6 iron, thinking that the wind was slightly into us, but it was off the right, and this ball went long. Like, very long. That was a good shot. I can hit on the 8 box said I almost hit her, which couldn't have been possible since I saw the ball land on the green and then roll off the back, but I'll let you all be the judge of that one here. Does this look like somebody that was getting hit with the ball? Caught this chip heavy, and it just didn't work out. Fortunately, was able to walk out of this hole with a bogey, but again, gotta work on that chipping game, Kenny.
Yeah, I gotta work on that a little.
I can't blame the wind on this shot. I just pulled the hell out of it, and I thought it was going to be out of bounds. Fortunately, it took a soft bounce and landed just beside a tree. Didn't have any issues with the ball being by the tree or with my swing, but did have some issues with setting up the camera.
Sorry about the angle here. This is right on the tree line.
That's okay. We can give you all a cinematic view of this amazing chip I'm about to hit. And for the first time today, I finally hit a good chip. That's what a good chip sounds like, that clicky sound. Oh, beautiful, Kenny. And drain the putt to save par. The wind is off the left, but in situations where you have OB, you can't aim the ball at trouble in the event that the wind does not push the ball back. I was disappointed with the shot, but in hindsight, it was the best miss I could have for wind off the left on this hole because you can't really aim it any further left. You just got to kind of accept that it's going to miss right.
65 into wind. This is probably going to be a half 54.
This is why we work on our wedges so that we can hit confident shots when we're inside of 100 yards. Even though this is only a 60-yard shot, the wind is blowing and I could have easily left this ball short if I tried to get cute with it. From this range, I just need to get the ball on the green and take what I can get. Fortunately, I put my ego aside, got the ball on the green, and gave myself a look at an 11-footer for birdie. Not an easy putt by any means, but boom, we got it done. Birdie to finish the hole.
Damn, this putting has been good.
Thank you very much for watching my YouTube channel. Deuces, people. Let's keep it moving.
Thanks for playing again, guys.
Absolutely. Thanks for